Rhodey was here. That's my Rhodey. She'd be over there telling me what it's called. But he has a special name for it. But it's Project Psi, and I am on an elite group with them that helps to bring human trafficking and missing children home. So I'm so blessed. When I go back 4 years ago where nobody knew who I was, and I got a worldwide of forever friends, and sitting on your show, sitting here sharing with you, I can't even imagine 4 years ago that would occur.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat with you. About 4 years ago, nobody knew who I was. Nobody. And now I'm teasing Ron, saying that, if we get to go to this event this weekend, I keep teasing that I'm just going to wear a mask and sit in a chair with a tiara and wave at everybody and make them come see me. And a bunch of people have said they probably will, because most of these people know you. And I started laughing. I said, it's quite possible. But, it's just me joking. I may just sit around in a chair with a mask on. I mean, not like a face mask, but a mouth mask. And not because I'm Zach Baggins, as everybody else calls him. It's Baggins, whatever. Zach. I'm not Zach, and I'm not being a prima donna. It's because, after a biopsy, you don't want to be breathing in everything in the sun. Your lungs are wide open for everybody's crap. So
of course, that's exactly correct.
Yeah.
That's why we're yelling at our Stephanie that she can't come. We're going to live stream her at the jail. And
I got mad.
It doesn't matter. She's cut off. She's not allowed to come. And
she's still trying, though.
Everybody will be looking for her at the doors, and she will get a kick in the butt. See, I told you we kick ass here in this group.
Well,
we're old school. We're old school mamas. We believe in a love tap. We'll put you back in a line.
Well, the thing is when you're loved, you need to make sure that people. That's right. They're saying we love you. We want you to stay safe. You take their word for it, because you don't want them investigating you after you pass.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. That one hit home. You're right.
Well, I mean, it happens, and that's the bad part.
Yeah.
And there are people out there. I mean, my mom passed, and I'm not investigating her, but she comes to me a lot. And if somebody went out there to investigate her, I'd be knocking the crap out of them.
Yeah.
But this weekend, I had questions about family members who have passed, and because we had a lot this year in my family, and we had questions about that, and I didn't know how to answer their questions on, are they here, things like that. Katrina, this is going to be directed to you.
Okay.
My niece, this is not going to be specific, but my niece went to one of these big shows where a big-time medium held this show where everybody paid by credit card in advance. Nobody could buy tickets at the door, things like that. And she lost, my mother, her father, her aunt, and a good friend, all within a span of November to February. Okay, so you know when my mom died, but you got all this stuff, and she goes, I should have all these spirits around me. Why didn't I get picked? And I said, I don't know. I said, but I handed her a bunch of stuff that her father had told me. And she was, well, I could have saved myself a lot of money if I had just come to you, Aunt Denise. But why does that kind of stuff happen in those kind of group settings like that the medium didn't pick up on this massive loss on this one girl that's there?
I can't speak on anyone else and never have. I don't quote any books or any teachings. I literally will only speak my experiences. And once a month, I've been going on to give free reading sessions. I have a few forever friends that are donating money for me to be able to give readings to others that can't afford or whatever may be to give healing. It's beautiful, and I'm so honored to be a part of that gift. But I get the last time I had 75 emails with people asking to speak with their loved ones, but I'm only picking 10 for the hour, and that takes all day. I'm channeling and getting the messages of those 10 people before I get online, which I'm going to change things. I'm going to be calling these people instead of waiting for them to be able to contact me through the chat room. So that's going to be great. Everyone that was chosen, I tell them, I give them my notes of the connections that I received, and they all have come back saying that every single thing has been 100% true. But I know that the other ones out there think that their loved ones wasn't strong enough or didn't shove to get into the front of the line. It doesn't work that way. It's the first space that I'm seeing, and that's how it works. So maybe that's the answer for that particular medium. That's the best answer I can give you.
I told them from my experience with the people that they knew that they really weren't the kind of people that said, hey, look at me. They weren't going to come out to somebody who they didn't know.
Their personality is still the same always. I'll have readings with someone that it might take me a while to get to know them because their loved ones just don't speak to anybody, and I'll tell them that, and they're like, yep, that's them. But others I got that are just sitting there and we're literally having a drink, so to speak, in the spirit world. It just goes so fantastic. So that's the best answer I can have. It doesn't mean that your loved ones don't love you. It's just maybe that they weren't in her vision. I don't know. Does she make sure that she gives a reading to everybody? Now, see, I give one. No. I go right next to everyone, and I give a reading to every single one of my that attend. And the highest I've done at one time was 50.
I would have to say that your audience is probably a lot smaller than hers, because she is nationally, if not internationally known.
You're absolutely right. Yes.
So, and that's one of the issues. Unless you're getting a private reading, you're not going to get any. You may not get anything. But
so here's her answer. Her loved ones were having to scream above probably thousands of loved ones in spirit, because you don't come with just one. You know this. You know this, Denise. It's not just one that are caring. There's 3 or 4 of them, or sometimes even abundance. So, and they all come hoping to make a comment or say something or whatever the opportunity to speak. So please let her know that, if she's got her aunt, have her come to you.
Well, that's kind of what I did. Is I gave her the notes that he came to me and he told me. He goes, I really never. He goes, it's not that I didn't like you. It's just that I just didn't really have anything to say to you. Pete never really cared to talk to me a whole lot when he was alive. So that's just how it was. So I just got used to it. So when he showed up, I was like, what in the hell are you doing here? So that was just me. So it was just kind of funny. But, I know that every medium is different. And for people out there, if I endorse a medium, it's going to be because I trust them. I've already done my homework, and I already know that they're going to tell you the truth. And I endorse Katrina. Yes, I endorse Katrina Cooper. I, on the other hand, am very hard to read, but that's just because I keep myself closed off. So, because otherwise we'd be here all damn day with people going, oh my goodness, that is a picture and a half. What is that? Tom just shared a video of you and Rhodey out at Bachelor's Grove Cemetery for everybody to watch in the chat. So
interesting. I wonder what there might be some discriminating evidence of me.
So, well,
pro smoke.
Well, actually, we're going to be coming up here on break here in about 3 minutes. But you know what? After that break, we are going to have Ron come on here with us, and he's going to talk about his first experience with Katrina, because it was actually very enlightening for Ron's mother.
Aww.
So it was a big deal, and it was very important to him, and so it was a very strange day, as it was that day, but there's so many things. So when since we've only got 2 minutes here, Katrina, when you plan an event, do you plan on reading each person? Do you plan on how many people are going to be at the event?
I keep it, well, the first one I did, there was over 60 people there, and at least 50 walked out with a message, and I was literally vibrating. It was super crazy. Valerie will tell you, they're sitting on the bed, and I'm just vibrating. But you know what? I could do it. That was the key. Second thing, now I keep it down to no more than 20, because that's 5 minutes per person for a 2.5 hour show. Everybody's getting delicious food. Holly is an awesome cook, and you're eating Southern food, and I have wine options, so some people can drink wine or their soft drink, and they're listening to, well, I've went through 4 different systems. I know I'm down to 1 minute now, and every time I try to, where I emphasize with a microphone or something happens. So I'm trying to keep it low enough where everybody can hear everybody's session, because they're words from heaven, man. You know, it's just, it never gets old, and it's never the same, and it's just so honorable.
It's awe-inspiring. For when somebody hears it, then they want to hear theirs.
Yes, and each one gets it. And I got people coming back to me 2 years later with, holy cow. And, you know, so you'd be surprised. I could go on for ages, but we only got now probably 20 seconds left. But I get such beautiful comments and stories from all over the world from my forever friends. And I'm just so humbled with such the honor. I can't even come up with the English language words to describe what it feels like. It's awesome.
It's one of the watchers work. Oh yeah. Well, I'd like to tell everybody we're going to have a 2-minute break here. So you're listening to WBHM out of Birmingham, Alabama. Come back in 2 minutes, and we'll be talking some more to the Houston 5.